All right, welcome to the Lured Eagles live stream broadcast. Players are just coming out on the ice here for the varsity matchup between the Lured Eagles and the Winona Windhawks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Grand Arena for tonight's boys varsity hockey game between the visitors.
And we're just going to get the announcement here as they come out, but looks like we got Dominic Troutman, number 5 forward for the Eagles. His little brother's out here today wearing his brother's jersey. We'd like to thank our Lured Eagles live stream sponsors, RBC Wealth Management, JMS Group, CK Trim Pros, Metronet Business, Sound and Media Solutions, Fish Lake Firewood Company, Molly Maids, and Crenlow. Our premier sponsor of this game, RBC Wealth Management, the JMS Group, and Crenlow. And we're getting ready for our starting lineups here.
Senior goaltender number 35, Michael Dubin. Junior defense number 10, Evan Kotsvinsky. Senior forward number 8, John Bale. Senior forward number 19, Wes Watson. And senior forward number 35, Mason Wazowski. And the rest of the Windhawks, head coach Mark Raymond. And now your starting lineup with your Lured Eagles, senior goaltender number 1, center, Kurt Watson. Junior defense number 3, Daniel Clixmore. Sophomore defense number 6, Benny Arm. Sophomore forward number 5, Dominic Troutman. Senior forward number 7, Peyton Leslie. Junior forward number 10, Jack Roll. And the rest of the Eagles, head coach Jeff Drew. Now I ask you to please rise and move your hats as we honor American flag. I say the 3 most important phrases in Minnesota. Let's hear from the best student body in the Southeast. Now let's play hockey.
All right, we're here live. I'm here with Josh Arns today. Josh, thanks for coming out and being part of the broadcast.
Yeah, no problem. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been able to watch these guys play yet this year, so this should be fun.
Yeah, we're looking for our first win here. Eagles are 0-3. Winona's 2-0. They had a game against Dodge canceled, so they won 4-2 over on Alaska Lacrosse and 15-0 over Fairmont. So a little early in the season to know what that means and what the matchups look like. Not enough common opponents, but two different perspectives here today.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe they might have switched a couple players up here, trying some different lines maybe. Got some new defensemen out here, so looking forward to it. Should be fun.
All right, yeah, so we got some new lines here. Looks like left wing, number 7, Peyton Leslie. Center 10, Jack Rowe. Right wing is going to be Dom Troutman, number 5. Harns and Klingsporn back on D. This puck's going to come back to Harns. He's going to go up the wall, and that one's going to get chipped in down on the Winona end. Troutman's in on the forecheck. Klingsporn's going to pinch there. Coach Chu worked with them here this week. I know in their video sessions they looked at the defensemen, especially getting up the ice quick and closing the gap and trying to help create offensive opportunities. So let's look to see that here tonight. We've seen pinches now from both D already, and we've kept the puck in the zone. So Harns is going to dump that one back down in deep. Rowe's going to go back in on the forecheck.
Yeah, I think it really helps too if those defense can keep that puck in the zone for sure.
Nice hit by Leslie here to start the game. Colton Rich is out. He's going to dump that one in deep, and we're going to get a line change. So Alex Mono-Smith, AJ Ritter, number 12, and Colton Rich out on this line. On defense here, Jack Phillips, left D, out with Sam Kleinschmidt. Getting some pressure early here, get a shot on net. So hopefully we get a better start than the JV team did. JV lost 5-2 earlier here, but the slow first period, and they kind of got better and better as we went along. Looks like AJ Ritter took a puck there, so he's moving a little slow now. Rush back down the other way, 2-on-2. Looks like number 10 from Winona's got some pretty good speed. Jack Phillips going to play that puck. It's going to get rimmed around here. Winona player is going to fill it right out front, but good coverage by Colton Rich in front here. And now Liam Barry's coming up the ice with some speed and aggression. So our next line out here now, Liam Barry, number 13, Landon Spicer, and number 2, Nels Pearson. Jack Phillips is going to make a hit there. And a nice tip by Nels into the zone with Liam Barry and Spicer on the forecheck. I actually really like these guys in St. Paul. They did a nice job creating chances. Someone got hit on the far side there. Hard to see in front of the student section for us up here, but you could definitely hear it. So I don't know if it was our guy or their guy, but it looks like Spicer's down. He's going to get hit and get knocked down. Now we get a jump from Klingsporn. He just barely keeps that one in. So this is going to be a physical one here right away. And Landon Spicer's getting up real slow after his first shift, but he isn't heading towards the bench. So Landon's not a small boy either. He's pretty built, and both him and the other guy went down, but he's moving pretty slow here right now. These young guys will get on the bench and recover quick. This one's going to go over to Harns. Harns is going to chip this one back in. Nice hard shot on net there. That gets deflected wide, so a couple shots to start here anyway. Lots of bodies, lots of shots here to start off. It's a pretty physical game.
That's good. I'd like to see these guys get a little bit more physical for sure.
This has probably been the most physical, well, it has been the most physical start I've seen. So for both teams, it's going to be offsides. And that one's going to not make Jack Rowe very happy. He's already beaking the Winona bench there, but that's good. Get him fired up, get his juices flowing, make him dangerous. All right, face-offs are going to end up down in the Winona end. AJ Ritter's quick to the puck down there. He's going to circle that one back in. Nice job by Sam Kleinschmidt to chip that one in. Jack Phillips back with the puck. He's going to chip it up. AJ Ritter's going to chip it down in deep. So nice little play there under pressure to get those pucks in deep. Just need to kind of try to pin him here a little bit better. Sam Kleinschmidt's going to step up. What they're going to have to be careful with, I mean, coach is pushing them to be more aggressive, gapping up, but that doesn't mean that they should be taking risky pinches.
Yeah, I think it's the hardest thing about playing defense sometimes is just knowing when to step up, and then if they have possession of the puck, obviously you don't want to come straight at them.
Yeah, I try to give them some percentages. You know, you got to be 80% sure before you can pinch, and never up the middle. So at this point early in the game, it's usually around 80%, and then depending on how the game goes, that percentage changes. So one-on-one here with Jack Phillips. He's going to get a little piece of man, but he's going to lose his stick, and he's going to play into the body there. He's got to pick his stick up. He's got to pick up his stick there, which he does, and then he's going to get called both of them. A little pushing and shoving in the faces here, but that's all right too. Get things going here a little bit. So get the crowd and the students into it, and as long as he takes both of them, I think we're in good shape.
Well, that's hockey. I love it.
All right, so I like the energy here from the Eagles to start. We've had really good pressure. Shots are only 1-0, so we haven't got a ton of shots, but we definitely had more zone time than them. Face off to the right of Xander Carter-Cleveland, goalie starting for the Lured Eagles. Leslie over to retrieve. He's going to chip that one up. It's going to be turned over. Daniel Klingsporn over to pick up the puck. He's going to go D to D to Harns. He's going to rim that around to Leslie. Leslie's going to try to chip that. Oh, that's going to come right to Troutman. He's going to bump it up to Roll. Ah, it was pretty close to being a nice play right there. He almost squeaked through that one there, but it's going to be an offsides. Jack was almost able to, Roll was almost able to toe pull that one through.
Yeah, that could have been a nice little breakaway there.
Got a pretty good crowd here tonight. Stands are pretty full. Got a lot of youth players and future Lured players in the stands tonight too. So we're going to try to get one of them for an interview between periods.
Oh, that's
D
not
got
good.
caught sleeping there. They made a stretch pass right between our D, so we got to kind of wake up. Not sure what happened on that one. Puck back over to Harns there. Nels Pearson's going to move it up to Spicer. Spicer's back out and looks none the worse for wear after taking a big hit in his first shift. Rebound right out front to Barrett. He missed it. That's going to get chipped up here. Sam Kleinschmidt's out. A little miscommunication on the D here, but good stick work against that Winona player anyway. Spicer line is out with Barry and Pearson. Chipped over here. Harns is going to play his guy. Good stick check by Harns there. He's going to come under pressure. Kleinschmidt's going to pick it up, make a little cut move and lose an edge, but we do get it out of the zone. Spicer makes a nice play over to Nels. Nels is going to chip that away. It's going to just be a turnover for Winona. And we'll get a line change here. I didn't see when they went into the penalty box. I'm not sure when they come out, but I would imagine they got about a minute or less on that.
Yeah, I think going back to that play there a while back there, I think Vinny jumped that play and just got a little too aggressive there, but it happens.
Yeah, I think the coaches want the D jumping in, closing the gap, and so early in the season you just have to take some risks with that, and the boys and just help the boys figure out when to go, when not to go. So number 8, Andrew Howarth out now on defense for his first shift, and he's got some speed coming up out of the zone. AJ Ritter pressure. Colton Rich back to support the D. Klingsporn's going to chip that one out of the zone there. It's going to get fired right back in by Winona. Klingsporn now with a little bit of speed. Ritter over to over to Howarth, who's up in the play. Troutman's back to cover for him. Troutman's got some time and space now, and he's got speed, but it's 1-on-5 right now. He's got no help. He's going to try to get a shot on that. He had one from behind the goal line against St. Paul Academy. So we're probably looking next whistle here to get Jack Phillips out of the bench. And there's a nice play. Nice play by looked like a pass from behind the net from Leslie to Jack Rowe out front. So that zone time here is paying off.
Yeah, I think Jack's a little excited, and that's awesome. We need to start getting some points here.
Yeah, so those are our point leaders right now. That's 2 goals, 2 assists for Rowe on the season, and that's Leslie's 4th assist of the season so far. Yet to score a goal, but he's had 4 assists. So the new line combo has so far paid off. And they're back out here with Harns and Klingsporn. The coincidental minors have now ended. Leslie's going to tip that one in.
There we go. Starting to get a little bit more physical there. I like it.
Looks like Dom Troutman got an assist on that one as well. So I think Dom had the primary and Leslie the secondary on that one. So Dom had 2 games in the last period. Now we're going to give up another breakaway here. And Carter Clevin bails us out again, so he's been good so far. Shots are 3-2 for the Eagles. Zone time has been to our advantage, but shots are pretty similar. There's a turnover there. Jack Phillips with a shot on that. He's going to follow his shot in on the forecheck here. He's back out. Landon Spicer down the sidewall. Sam Kleinschmidt back with Liam Berry. They're going to dump that one in on net. Carter Clevin's going to cover that one. So good start. It's probably the best start I've seen us have so far here this season. We need it down 0-3 here on the season.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. There is some more people starting to come in here. I'm just wondering if it's maybe they want to come see these announcers they've been hearing about. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure. Well, we're YouTube semi-famous. We're gonna chip that one in deep, and Barry's gonna retrieve. So yeah, a lot of youth players here tonight. So that's always good to see, and in a really good student section out here. It looks like it's a blackout night for the student section. Last week it was pajama night, so I think I like this one a little better.
Yeah, we didn't have much of that back in my day, let me tell you.
All mullets and muscle shirts.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
All right, face off to the right of Carter Clevin here. The Mono Smith line is out with Ritter and Rich. Ritter's up the ice with some speed. A lot of pressure at the line there. This is where Jackson has to be a little bit careful. So he's definitely got a tight gap, but he's got a little bit too much of a gap. He's mostly played forward, so he's been used at D here with the injury to Owen Barclay, so he's going to have to be careful he doesn't get caught too tight here. Ritter's going to bump that one up. That's going to come right back in. Jackson will play his man. It's going to be a turnover to Winona here. They got a little bit of time and space now. That one's going to be fired over the net and up into the netting. Looks like we got Bantam AA VFW guys in here today. A lot of lure kids there. And now we got a pack of Century JM guys in tonight to watch the game. So, all right, face off to the left of Carter Clevin. Rowe to take the draw. Leslie, Troutman, Harns, Klinger out on Klingsporn out on D. Peyton Leslie down in pursuit with the forecheck here. Troutman's going to go on and help. They're battling along the corner here. That one's going to come out for Winona.
They're a nice stick there.
Harns is going to stay with his man and try to line him up. He gets a nice hip into him. Leslie's going to pay the price on that one, and they're going to make a call. They're probably an interference is what I'm going to guess. Yeah, that's going to be the call. So Leslie didn't have the puck. The puck was coming, and he got hit. So this will be our first power play for the Eagles.
Well, hopefully they can get this set up here and get some shots off.
Yeah, so out on the power play here, we got Rowe, Leslie, Nels Pearson, Ritter, and Vinny Harns. Power play for the lured Eagles right now, 12.5%, so we definitely like to see that higher. PK has been pretty good at 87.5%, so that's really good, but power play, I think we've only converted on one so far this year. 7:59 in the period. Eagles up 1-0, shot 6-4, minute 47 left on the penalty for the Winona Windhawks. Rowe to take the draw. He's going to bring that back, look to get set up on the power play, and we do. We're moving around the top here. Behind the back pass by Vinny. That's going to be swallowed up by the goaltender.
Got a little extracurricular activity going on in front of the net, but that's the fun part about playing in front of that net. You get to get into those scraps.
Right. That's right. Yep, create chaos. That's number 2, Nels Pearson's job, the low man on that power play, is to get in and screen the goalie, create chaos, get screens, tips, rebounds, and he's going right back in front again. And Harns is going to put a puck in there, and it almost went in the net. So that's his job there, is to create traffic in front of that Winona goalie and try to find the back of the net. Carter Cleven's going to pass on up. It's a nice up by the goalie there. Leslie does a nice job, but we're going to be offsides on that one. Minute 14 left on the power play here. Shots 8-4. Hadn't had a really good chance so far, but this one's decent. And we're going to switch power play units here. So we're going to have Mono Smith with Spicer and Rich, Troutman and Phillips. They're going to fire that one in deep, and that one's going to get iced back down the other way. So Winona's going to be the first man to the puck, so Jackson to pursue here, but Carter Cleven's going to rim that around. A little bit too much on that one, though. Would have been a nice play. Deflected back down to the Winona zone here, so we're going to need to get control of this puck and get set up. It looks like Winona's always got the first guy to the puck here, but Carter Cleven's been doing a nice job of beating him. We're just trying to get some zone entry here. It's going to be a nice rim around. Troutman's over there, so we just need to get set up. We need to start moving this puck around here. He's going to go out to Phillips. That's going to be a bouncing puck. He does a nice job keeping it in. Back to Troutman, but it's bouncing puck again. It's going to be down in the corner. We just need to get some control here. We get 3 guys, so Spicer has it now. It looks like we might, just a little bit of a off pass, unfortunately. So that couldn't quite get set up there.
Yeah, I would say the only thing I can see that I'd like to see a little bit more of, I'd like to see a little bit more talking going on out there.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in those battles down in the corner when you're under pressure. I mean, you need help, especially on a power play. You need to know where to put that puck when someone's putting a stick across your lower back.
Well, I'll tell you, too, if you like to shoot and score, you got to call for that puck. Sometimes you get that pass even though maybe you shouldn't because you're calling for it.
Yeah. They're going to chip that one out. 19 seconds left on the power play here, so Harns is back to retrieve. Might get one more chance if we get the puck going up ice here. They're getting the breakout set up. It's over to Ritter. Ritter mishandles it a little bit. So just our passing is just a little off here. Hasn't really allowed us to do much on this power play. So that's going to do it for the power play. Not as good as I would have liked to have seen it. Not as much control and not set up, and not any scoring chances. All right, Winona's working their way through traffic, and they do manage to get that puck into the zone, so it's going to come back down in the corner. So Harns is going to fight for the puck down there with his man. Kleinschmidt's in to pick it up. Bouncing puck. It's going to come out. Rowe's going to jump on that one, so Kleinschmidt's going to stay up in the play. Phillips is going to come out, and the puck's going to come right to him. He's going to send that one up to Rowe. Kleinschmidt's going to stay up in the play, so he's going to jump on a loose puck here. He's going to throw it to the front, but it's going to get deflected. That's going to come out to Phillips. He's last man back, so have to be careful. He puts it towards the net, but hits his own man. Barry is coming up towards the point, so we got to get him going back towards the net. That one's going to come back out. It's kind of ping-ponging around right now, and now they got some time and space, and the puck's in the net. So a little bit too tight of a gap there for Phillips, and I'm not sure where our other defenseman. I think our other defenseman's still up in the play, so we need a forward to come back and help there too. Yeah, we were just playing there. I mean, looking at the replay, we were just playing with four guys up front and one back, and so that last defenseman is going to have to be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, it kind of. Yeah, it kind of seems like they're trying to stretch us out a little bit. They're sending a guy flying down the ice there. We might have to just keep an eye on that.
There's a nice bounce right out front there. So the Ritter, Mono, Smith, and Rich line is out here now. Some physical play. Nice one-timer by Ritter. Puck on net there. Puck's going to come right out to Klingspor. He's going to put a hard on shot. That's going to hit somebody out front and deflect wide. Mono Smith's back to pick up that puck. He's got a little bit of time and space, but he's got four guys he's got to try to beat. And big collision at the blue line there. Still continues to be a physical game. Barry's going to hit his man. Spicer's back to retrieve. a little bit off, but that's going to go to Rich, and Rich is going to dump that one in deep. Barry's on the forecheck. Now Barry's a pretty physical player, so he's definitely going to create a lot of chaos. That one's going to get chipped back down in deep. Battle along the wall here. That's going to come out to Kleinschmidt. He's going to put that on net. They're going to make a save there.
Yeah, I like how the defense is being a little bit more aggressive. Of course, we just got to keep an eye on that guy flying.
All right, roll lines out with Leslie and Troutman. Looks like Phillips and Kleinschmidt on the points here. That one's going to hit. Phillips and the Breezes go back and retrieve here. He's going to send that around to the far side to Leslie. Leslie's going to try to chip that one out, but the Winona's able to keep it in. He's under pressure from Phillips right away. Bouncing puck. Carter Cleven's going to cover that one. 3:28 on the official score clock. Just a reminder that our score clock is separate from the main clock in the rink here, so they're not always lined up. But we're keeping it pretty close here. Scores 1-1. Shots are 11-5. Troutman up the side wall here with some speed. He's going to get hit, checked in the boards. Roll back to retrieve. Ooh, a little bit of a deflection. That's going to go to Kleinschmidt. So he takes a hit here on the side wall. Winona's got a little bit of time and space here. They're going to chip that one back in. Phillips back to retrieve. Now he's got a man on him. And that one's going to go right to the Winona player. So he's going to have to be a little bit more deceptive with those breakout passes. That one's going to get spun and get chipped out of the zone. Get dumped back in here. Kleinschmidt back for retrieval. And that one's going to go off a Winona stick. So we're just having trouble here getting clean breakout passes. And now Carter Cleven's lost his stick. So we'll have to try to get that back to him. He's going to get one of his player's stick. His stick's actually doing more out of his hands than it is in his hands, though. It stopped two passes to the front of the net. So
that was an interesting exchange there, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Probably would have been quicker just to pick his stick up, but
is there a rule if he would have picked up the goalie stick and played with it?
He can't play with the goalie stick, and he can't play with two sticks. So he just has to be careful, basically, not to play the puck with anything other when he's got anything other than his stick. So he was okay there. That's going to get dumped back in. So there's been a little bit of a shift here with zone pressure and zone time with Winona kind of keeping things in and making it difficult for us to get out of the zone. We were coming out pretty easily to start here in this last 5 minutes of the first period. It's been a different story.
Oh, that was a nice play there by, I think that, who was that, Mono Smith there? Kicked that puck out of the zone.
28, yep. And you got Finley Chase out now for his first of the shift of the game at left D, number 21. Harns is looking to move that one to Ritter, and Ritter just doesn't quite catch that one. So I've seen that a few times here tonight. Bouncing passes and then not catching passes, and that's kind of a killer because you have an opportunity to come into the zone with puck possession. All right, this one's going to get chipped out Winona. Harns is going to retrieve. He's going to turn and fire that one, but it's going to be deflected by the Winona player. Spicer now is going to dump that one deep. Barry's in on the forecheck. Nels Pearson is out. Kleinschmidt and Phillips are out. Barry puts his guy into the ice there in the far wall. Pearson makes a hit on his guy. Kleinschmidt knocks his guy down. Chipping pucks around, battle out front. And that one bounces right into Carter Cleven there in front. Minute 12 left, 1-1. Shots are 11-6 for the Eagles. All right, so the Spicer line is out here. Howarth and Phillips on D. Phillips is back to retrieve. He's going to chip that one up the wall, but it's going to come right back out front. Spicer's going to throw one behind his back, but it goes right out to the Winona defenseman. So, again, we're having trouble getting out of our own zone. Battle on the far wall. It's going to go back down to Howarth. He's going to rim it around, and now it's Pearson.
That'd be nice to get one here before the period. That would be nice, bring some momentum into the next period, but.
Yeah, 32 seconds left. Troutman's got it. Oh, he had Rowe open on the far side. Howard's going to dump that one in. Goalie's going to cover that one. 24 seconds left. Shots 12-6 for the Eagles. Eagles still looking for their first win here. So, you know, they had 39 scoring chances in the game against St. Paul Academy, but only 3 goals, and those all came in the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like some of those games I watch, it's hard to tell the speed of the game sometimes, but it sounded like we ran into a couple pretty good goalies too, though, didn't we?
Yeah, all the goalies have been solid that we've seen so far, that's for sure. It's like number 35, Michael Dubik, is in for the Winona Windhawks. He's got 39 saves, or 37 saves so far this year, 1.34 goals against average, and a .949 save percentage, so that's actually really good. That one's out front right to Jack Rowe from Dom Troutman again. Nice similar play there. That one went right off the goalie's mask here, and he's looking at the bench. I don't think he's feeling too good. Klingsborn back to retrieve. The goalie's got his mask off. It is the end of the period, so good timing for him. Looks like he's okay. But maybe his mask popped loose or something. He looked like it. He took a pretty good shot there off the mask or the head there. All right, well, first period, shots 13-8 for the Eagles. Score 1-1. We're still looking for our first win. What's your assessment of the first period? What do you think we got to do in this next one?
Well, some of it I think we just need to get F1, F2 in there hard and get on that puck really hard and just start pressuring, start moving our feet, and we need a little bit better tape-to-tape stuff. Tape-to-tape passes, and I don't know, not too bad. I'd like to see a little bit more hustle out of them, though.
Yeah, we definitely came out flying in all 4 cylinders there and put a lot of pressure on. We let up a little bit at the end. D are definitely getting up in the play. Might have cost us for a goal there, but I think we got to stay on it here, come out flying again here, and keep battling. We're going to take a break here, recognize our sponsors, and then we'll be back for the first period.
Sounds good.
I'd like to thank our premier sponsors, RBC Wealth Management, the JMS Group. JMS Group at RBC provides a world-class and consistent client experience by combining each team member's unique area of expertise with the broader resources of RBC Wealth Management. You can find them at rbcwealthmanagement.com/the JMS Group. Crenlo, our newest sponsor, is a technology leader in off-highway vehicle operator cabs, engineeredcabs.com. We'd also like to recognize our other sponsors, Molly Maid, mollymaids.com, Sound and Media Solutions, soundandmediasolutions.com. Fish Lake Firewood Company, you can find them on Facebook. They're a locally owned and operated firewood processor based in Friedenberg Township, Minnesota, owned and operated by former Lourdes alumni. CK Trim Pros, you can contact them at cktrimpros@yahoo.com. Those are our sponsors. We appreciate their support of the program. We actually were able to purchase professional audio equipment, so enhance the sound quality and of the broadcast, so I hope everyone appreciates that. If you're looking to sponsor the team, you can reach out to the coaching staff or through the athletic department. You can also contact Jeff Phillips at jppuck4@gmail.com. All proceeds from the sponsorships go towards the Lourdes Eagles boys hockey program, and it goes into their boosters account to support the team activities, the team equipment, and those sorts of things. So there's also an opportunity, if you're not looking to sponsor but want to support the program, you can donate through Venmo at Lourdes Eagles Hockey. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back after the Zamboni is done. All right, we're about to get started back up here with the second period. Hopefully we can, we didn't play bad. I think we all played them for most of the period, but we kind of let off the gas there about the 6-minute mark and cost us a goal. But let's see if we can come out and get something a little better going here.
Yeah, I think we just got to clean up a couple things here and just a little bit better tape-to-tape stuff, and hopefully get some points rolling here. We've been able to get a couple good plays in front of the net there, which is nice. So,
yeah, a couple of good bang plays from low behind the net to the front, but I think we need to generate a little more traffic and pick up some rebounds here. We haven't seen a ton of that yet this year. All right, Eagles have retaken the ice here and look to get started here pretty quick. So the Eagles are 0-3, looking to pick up their first win here. They've been in every game. They played a tough team in their season opener in Proctor. They lost 6-3, but they were pretty competitive throughout that game. Close game with Albert Lee. I think it was 3-1, and then a 1-goal loss to St. Paul Academy here last weekend.
yeah, hopefully we can get a win here and start building off of that and gain a little bit of momentum going.
New line combinations. So we got 1 goal from the Rowe, Troutman, Leslie line. Haven't seen too much from the Ritter, Mono Smith, Rich line yet as far as scoring chance generation, but we'll hope to see them get going here this period. The Spicer line's been pretty steady, pretty typical play from them. So let's see what we can get going here. Looks like the Rowe line will start with Troutman and Leslie and Harns and Klingsporn on defense. Carter Cleven's been pretty solid in net tonight too so far. So here we go. All right, face-off is won back. That's chipped up here. It's going to get caught up in Rowe's gear. He's going to make a move here. And I thought he was going to try to cut and shoot. That's going to come to Klingsporn. He's just going to fan on that one, but it's not going to go anywhere. He's going to get a second chance. We do have traffic. A little bit of a cross-check there from behind on Leslie, but they're going to let him go. The refs, for the most part, have been letting him play here tonight.
Yeah, and that's all right. It hasn't been too chippy, so.
Yeah, it's been a physical game, but fairly clean here. Face-off won by Winona down in the corner. Troutman was pursuing. Rowe's going to pick that puck up. He's got Rowe out front. Leslie picked it out, hit Rowe. So that's their third scoring chance like that. Third one to Rowe out front. He scored on one of them. It was a great play. Good forecheck by Troutman, and then a good play by Leslie to put that on the tape. Nice play by Klingsporn to pop that one up there. That's going to get chipped up to Leslie. He's going to send it in for Rowe. Rowe's going to pursue his man. Troutman's in next. He's going to lose an edge there, but Leslie's going to pick that up. It's in his skates, unfortunately, so he couldn't make a play there. Klingsporn's aggressively pinching down the wall there, but we got to get a forward back. So when our deep, a nice save by Carter Cleven there. It was a nice little behind the back play by the Winona player, but nice save. That was almost another goal there. He's going to try to walk that one right out front. It's a long shift here, so it's a 1:15 shift for these guys, and they're going to need to get off the ice. Yeah, where our D are pinching aggressively, we're going to need to get that high forward to come back and back them up. Mono Smith line is out here now with Phillips and Kleinschmidt. That's up into Mono Smith's gear. It's kind of bouncing around. Rich is going to hit his guy out front pretty hard. Phillips to Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt off the wall to the Winona player. Just need to be a little bit more patient here with what we're doing with pucks. That one's going to go over to the sidewall. Phillips is in pursuit along with Ritter. They're battling along the sidewall. Ritter's going to make a play here. It's going to go right to the Winona defenseman. Unfortunately, kind of whiffed on that one a little bit. That's going to get rimmed around. So that's the third turnover so far out here for this group. So we need to be a little bit more responsible with pucks. Rich is going to chip that one in, and Ritter's going to pursue on the forecheck. Rich is going to pick that one up. Now it's in their feet, but Landon Spicer comes in and picks that one up. And Winona's going to chip that one out. They're going to wave that one off. Phillips is back to retrieve. He's under pressure. He's going to send it towards Kleinschmidt. He's going to send it back. He's going to go up to the wing. The wing's going to go up to the center. Center's coming through with speed, so a nice little break out there. He's under pressure there, so he can't get to the net. Follows his puck in, though. That's good. Barry's got the puck here. He's going to feed it to Phillips. Phillips, quick shot, and that gets blocked in front.
Yeah, it's amazing when you get a couple passes thrown together like that, how quick you can get down the ice. I mean, it's easy, but it's not.
Yeah, and chances are created. So it's another thing that we need to do more of is maintain possession coming into the zone versus just throwing it into the zone. Harns back to play his man. He's going to make a good hard hip check there in the corner. Spicer's in to help him there in the battle. So 2-on-2 battle down in the corner right now. It's caught up in the skates. That squirts out the other side. Finley Chase, 21's there to retrieve. That's going to get chipped out. Barry's all over his man there, but gets ridden off the puck.
It's a nice hustle play there.
Yeah, I like the way the Barry comes out with a lot of energy. Harns back to pursue his man into the corner. He's staying on him. A little bit of time and space for them to make a play now, but Finley does a nice job of not letting that puck come to the front. Carter Clevin now blocks it. So we're preventing those low passes into the slot, but we keep giving them opportunities. It's going to come out to the point we need a block shot here. He's going to fake that one and walk around, and he's going to go cross ice right to Peyton Leslie. We got a 2-on-1 down Troutman. Troutman's got some speed, and it goes off the skate of the Winona player. Jack Phillips is in to play his man on the line change. That's going to come over. Pass across the ice. Backdoor one-timer is going to just slide in past Carter Clevin.
Yeah, that was a tough one. He almost got that one. He didn't quite get over quick enough.
Yeah, the puck came through there, and there was a man just unattended there on the back door. There's a couple players going to the net, so we need our back checkers to kind of come in there, but we were just a little bit late getting back and covering those guys. So we're down again here. Troutman's in on the forecheck. Battle along the sideboards here. They're going to send that one out. Almost another breakaway opportunity for the Windhawks, but Clevin's going to come out and shoot that out of the zone. Leslie's going to grab that puck. Isn't quite able to make a play with that.
Yeah, that one got shot out of play there. That's all right.
Face-off's going to come back down here to the left of Carter Clevin. 12:09 left on the official score clock. Shots are 14-11. Scores 2-1 for the Windhawks. Now Mono Smith lines back out here. I'd like to see these guys get going. Ritter, Rich, and Mono Smith create some chances. Battle along the wall in front of the student section here. We're giving them a little bit too much time along and letting them win too many of these wall battles, and that's where that last goal came from. Up to Rich here, but just off his stick, and he loses an edge. That one's gonna get chipped in by Mono Smith and takes a hard hit at the blue line. Ritter's in to pursue. Mono Smith's in on his guy, creates a little bit of chaos down there. Puck's coming around the boards. Klingsborn to pinch. They're gonna squeak that one out, but Hardens is able to chip that around his man. Great hit by Klingsborn there. Harns with the puck here. He's going to go D-to-D to Klingsborn. Klingsborn's got some time and space. Yeah, it was not much there for him with a line change going on, so that ends up as an ice.
Yeah, I think sometimes just couple more feet and get over the red line, dump her in.
All right, face-off's going to be the left of Carter Clevin. The Spicer line is back in here with Barry and Pearson and Kleinschmidt and Phillips on defense. Phillips going to chip that one up there to Barry. Barry's able to pop that one out of the zone. Kleinschmidt back to retrieve under pressure. He's got a man on. Phillips in to pick up that puck. He's got some time and space here. He's going to hit his man, but just in the skates, not quite up on the tape. Spicer's going to come and pick that one up and bring that one into the zone. He's going to try to power through there, but doesn't quite get it. That one's going to get chipped out by Kleinschmidt. He's going to move it over to Phillips. Phillips is looking for his man. That's going to get picked off. Dumped back in. He's going to have to cover that up.
Yeah, you can't let that happen. Somebody sprays your goalie like that. Sometimes you got to put them on their back. That's just me, though.
So it looks like we're going to get coincidentals here again. That's okay. Again, the refs have been letting them play, and I think when there is extracurriculars, if they're going to call something, they're calling both. So that's good. So we'll stay at 5-on-5 here. What did he give him there? He made a technical motion, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. So we'll see what the call is. Harns back to retrieve. He's going to send that one all the way down. Does he know we're on a...
Yeah, I don't know. Not quite sure about that one, but...
I wonder if he thought they were on the penalty kill there.
I don't know. I guess it's better than the puck going in the net.
That's right. Yeah, I'd rather give it out than ice it than turn it over. So Nels Pearson and 18 from the Winhawks in the box, and they just got him another scoring chance. So number 18, Travis Trim. That's going to come out to Leslie. He's going to chip it up to Rowe. Rowe's going to try to chip that past this guy, and he does. He's got Troutman open here. Backhand pass. Another chance for Troutman, and they just can't get that pass through. Some traffic in front of the net there as they chip away at the puck. That's two-on-one opportunities where Troutman's been wide open. We just haven't been able to get the puck to him. So, I mean, credit to Winona for preventing those passes. Now Leslie's got it, but tries to make a move on his man. Can't quite get around. Vinny's got the puck now, but we got some traffic here. He's going to try to squeeze through, and he gets it poked off his stick. Rose kept that one in a couple times. I like the puck patience here. He's going to chip it down low to Leslie. It's going to come out front to Troutman. It's going to bounce around in front. Still loose there. Rowe's going to go back up to Harns. He's going to go over to Chase. That's a nice play. Good hard shot by Chase on net. Goalie covers that one up. So that's kind of the best zone pressure and puck control I've seen so far this period. 9:25 left on the official clock. Shots 15-12. Scores 2-1 Winhawks. Mono-Smith line out here. Mono-Smith will take the draw. Kleinschmidt and Phillips at the point. That's going to be caught in the skates there. Winhawks are going to come out. Poke check by Phillips. Force him to dump it in here. Carter Clevin's going to retrieve, chip that one wide. Phillips is going to pick that one up. He's got time and space. He's going to chip it up to Rich. Rich has got Ritter. Ritter can't bury it. Over to Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt just mishandles the puck. Rich has got it. It's in Ritter's skates. That was a great play coming out of the zone and pass to the front of the net to Ritter there all alone, but he couldn't quite put it away. Ritter's got 3 goals on the season so far. And we're going to get an ice here. So two good shifts in a row, but we got to beat these goalies. You're right. You said it. We've seen a lot of good goalies. We got to beat them.
Yeah, it's just a little fumbling here and there in the skates, and just got to bend those. Got to bend your knees, get low, and get ready.
So scramble out front here, shot on Carter Clevin. He manages that one without any difficulty. Then we'll get a line change here with the roll line coming back out. Face off to the left to Carter Clevin.
I'd like to see him win this face off and just send one down.
Well, you got some speed demons on this line here. They come off this face-off pretty quick. We've seen a lot of scoring chances there, but Troutman's going to have to try to block this one. That one's going to be deflected wide by Carter Clevin. Out front, another guy open on the back door there, so we're going to have to do a better job with that. We're leaving players open. Good hit by Jack Roll there behind the net. He puts his man down pretty hard. He gets up pretty slow. Roll's going to chip that one out to Troutman. Troutman's got speed. He's come with speed. Nice hard shot. Glove saved by the Winona goalie. So we're getting some good chances, some good shots here. That physical play, though, is definitely helps us create separation of the puck. Keeps them honest, makes them nervous, maybe a little more panicky with the puck. Get rid of it a little bit quicker. Mono Smith lines out now with Colton Rich and AJ Ritter. Windhawks are going to come out of the zone with that puck clean. We're a 3-on-2. We're going to need some back checking help here. Hard shot on that. Mono Smith's going to go over to Ritter. Ritter's got speed. He's with Rich here. He's going to look to chip it to Rich, but that's another pass into the skates of the Winona defenseman. So that's probably the third one I've seen where we've had guys going to the net open and we put it into the skates of the defenseman. So sometimes you have to sacrifice putting it on the tape of that guy driving to the net and just concentrating on putting it through the space under his stick or between his feet and get it in the general area and let the pass receiver pick that puck up. Rebound here. Good stick by Daniel Klingsporn. That was a dangerous rebound. Puck bounces out here, the neutral zone. Colton Rich is on it now. He's going to chip this one in. He's under pressure. We're going to get a line change here. Puck's going to get moved up the ice on the line change, but Rowe is right there. Kleinschmidt now trying to chip that puck through. That's going to go in on net, and he's going to be forced to cover that puck. 7:03 left on the official score clock. Score is 2-1 for the Windhawks. Eagles are pressing here. They've had some good chances. Shots are actually 17-16, so it's been pretty back and forth. We got to find a way to get a win here.
Yeah, we need to get in front of that goalie a little too, maybe. Get him out of his comfort zone.
That one gets fired right back out of the zone by our own guys here, so puck's gonna be rimmed around up the ice to Jack Rowe. He's gonna go back here to Jack Phillips. He's got Leslie on the side wall, just a little bit off on that pass, but a little miscommunication there. Jackson keep it. He's gonna send it on net. Rebound, another shot, rebound. Couple good chances again. Sam Kleinschmidt back to retrieve. He's got a Winona player right on him, so a little deception here. Good stop behind the net. He's gonna rim that around up to Troutman. And we're gonna get a penalty here, I think, with a hook. Was that on them?
It looks like that's what he's motioning to.
Looks like that's going to be a hook. It was down in front of the student section, so looks like a number 25 for the Windhawks, Patrick Curtin. So the Eagles will get their second power play opportunity here. I mean, here's another area where we got to start getting some points off this power play. It's going to come back to Harns. They're set up right away, so nice face-off. Good job getting set up. Back to Rowe. Rowe's looking back door. What a play. What a play. What a play. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that was a great play. So Rowe to Harns. Harns back to Rowe. And then you had Ritter sneaking in the back door, and it was a perfect tape-to-tape pass, and he buries it in the back of the net. So that is a really nice power play goal right there. That's textbook. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it almost looks too easy sometimes, but boy.
Yeah, you're looking to expose those lanes through the penalty kill and by making those passes up high, and that's what they did. Rowe to Harns. Harns back to Rowe, over to A.J. Ritter for the goal. Oh, my bad. That was Leslie. That was Rowe to Leslie for Leslie's first goal of the season. So Peyton Leslie from Jack Rowe and Vinny Harns. Leslie slid into that backdoor area there. He must have saw AJ in the celebration or something. Landon Spicer lying out now, putting some good physical pressure on the Winhawks. They're going to stretch pass there. Klingsborn's back to play. We're going to have to watch this guy in the back door here. So good back check there by Nels Pearson. Landon Spicer down to play. Harns comes in to help, gets rimmed around to the D, back down into the corner. Spicer and Harns battling. That's going to come out to Pearson. He's not quite able to get that puck out, so the Winona players are pinching there, so we got to read that. You got to read that and block them out. They're going to walk and shoot. Good job by Carter Clevin there. Another turnover. That's going to be almost to an open player, so a little bit of a struggle here right now. We just need to clear the puck, and that'll work too. Off a stick and out of the zone. I feel like Harns is pretty fired up there right now. I don't think he liked that shift very much.
Well, hopefully he gets fired up, because I know his dad will be fired up when he gets home.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that car ride. That's good though. I like Vinny when he's hot and ready to go and fired up and physical.
There's some days where somebody would just light him up so we could get him going.
Yeah. All right, Mono Smith out here to take the draw. Down in the Eagles zone. Puck's going to go behind the net. Mono Smith's going to pick up that puck. He's going to send it up to Rich. Rich is going to go across, but that's intercepted. Mono Smith's going to pick it up, and he gets tripped there. Ooh. No call. So that one looked pretty obvious, but they have given Winona 2 penalties yet, and I don't think we've had one. So they're going to have a tendency not to want to call more. This one's going to go over to Phillips. Phillips is going to slide it up to Rich. He's going to chip it out, but just over the stick of Ritter there. That one's going to bounce around. That one's going to come back to Kleinschmidt. He's going to put it off the ankle of his own player. Phillips is back to retrieve. He's going to look for an opportunity here. It's going to get chipped and get a bounce, and then we do get a bounce. So one-on-one here, but there's got some back pressure, so it's going to be a tough one. It's in his skates. Leslie's in, rolls in. He's wide open out front. Rich was wide open out front, rolling across the crossbar and out, and the goalie's going to cover that one. So
that was interesting.
Yeah, you don't see that too much. Bounced on the top of the net, rolled across the crossbar.
So if I remember right, they're 2-0, right? Winona is.
Winona's 2-0. That's correct. Yep.
Do you know who they played by chance? I'm not sure.
They played Onalaska, La Crescent, and Fairmont.
Okay.
Shot by Finley Chase. He's had a couple chances this period. Harns has got the puck. He's walking to the middle, and it gets deflected by a stick there, so I liked how he walked it to the middle there. Finley's going to have to try to play this one. He's going to fire that one. That's going to go up into the netting. All right, so the Jack Rowe line out here. And he's actually out with Barry and Peyton Leslie instead of Dom Troutman, so not sure what's happening there, but Harns and Klingsborn on defense. 3:15 left in the official clock in the period. That puck's going to get chipped in low. He's going to take a shot. Carter Clevin's going to deflect that one up into the ceiling, and the faceoff will be in the Eagles' end.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe they just gave Dom a little bit of a breather there. I know he had a long shift there before, so.
Yeah.
You know, and Liam Barry's been hustling, so.
That's right.
Gotta reward them when they're hustling, right?
Yeah, it looks like Dom's up on the bench, so I'm not worried about an injury or equipment problem or anything like that. So Jack Rowe's going to try to chip that one around, and Liam's in after the puck. Putting his man under pressure, battling down in the corner. Winhawks are going to come out the other way. That's going to be an icing. Faceoff's going to be back down here in the Winona end. Looks like you have a Spicer line out with Colin Quimby's first shift here. So number 14, Colin Quimby, will be on right wing. Harns and Phillips out in the point here. It's the first time we've seen these two guys playing together. We watched them fight each other quite a bit growing up through the youth program. Shot on net here. Glove save for Carter Clavin. Shots are 21-19 for the Eagles. 2-2. 2:39 left in the second period. Eagles still looking for their first win.
Trying to remember back in the day, have these two ever played D together?
Not on purpose. I don't think so. I don't think so. A little miscommunication here now. So Mono Smith's doing a nice job waiting for everybody to get lined up. So there's some confusion here, and I think because of the delay that they're going to kick Mono Smith out, but Ritter's going to win that one back. So whatever the play was, it worked. Nice move by Ritter to jump around his man. Nice shot off the skate here over to Rich. That was a nice little move and backhand pass to himself there by Ritter. Comes right out front to Rich. He's going to put it back down in the corner. That one's going to get chipped out. Rich is going to try to keep that one in the zone. Mono Smith's going to dump that one back in. Then Ritter's going to go in on the forecheck here. So you got Ritter, Rich, and Mono Smith out. Good pressure here. Rich is in now to retrieve. He's going to chip that one back down low. Mono Smith's going to try to throw it front. Ends up getting deflected right to Ritter. Mono Smith's going to throw it back down low to Rich. So some good zone pressure here. Some good cycling. That's going to get thrown out, but that's going to go out to the point now. Harns is going to walk and shoot. That's going to get deflected wide by the goalie. We need some traffic. They're just going to ice that puck. So really good pressure by this line. That's the best shift I've seen this line here. Did a nice job setting up, cycling the puck down low, going low to high to the D. Just need maybe a little traffic in front of the goalie.
Love seeing them move that puck back to the defense. It creates a little bit more space for them too, and then go to the net.
Yeah, they got to move the puck, and then you got to sprint, and that one's going to come right in, and that's going to be scored by Dom Troutman. So that puck snuck through off the face-off, and it just kind of slid right through everybody. Dom got a shot off, and then the rebound just came right back to him, so he tucked it around the backside of the goalie. So the Eagles retake the lead here late in the second period. So nice little face-off there. Nice job by Dom to go to the net and to stay focused and pick that puck up. Puck's gonna come back to Harns here. He's gonna go over to Chase. Chase is gonna move it up to Rowe. Rowe's got time and space. He's got someone coming in. Just a deflection, but Troutman's gonna get another shot at that. There's a loose puck out front. They're gonna throw it up. Chase has got it again. Chase had a lot of shots from the point here. Now it's gonna get chipped across with some good pressure here by the Eagles here at the end of the period. Be nice if we could pick up one more going into the third. Chase is back to retrieve. Nice little move by Finley here. He's going to move that puck up, but bouncing, it's going to end up being a nice. 58 seconds left in the second period. Shots are 25-19, so we, again, really picked it up here at the end of this period. All right, face off here, one back by Rich. Klingsporn's gonna pick it up. He's gonna move it over to Harns. That's gonna get tipped on net, so it won't be an ice. Goalie will be forced to play this. Nope, he's under pressure, so.
That's a good play there. We get it down in their zone now. Maybe we can try and get something off a face-off.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. Now we have a combo of Colton Rich at center with Ritter and Barry. Harns and Klingsporn on D. That one's going to get chipped back down low. I've seen Rich kind of lose an edge a couple times, so you might want to get that checked between periods. So nice job by Klingsborn to keep the puck out there. Ritter's coming in for a hit. Barry's going to pick that puck up. Nice little move to sweep through it. Almost did it twice in a row. That would have been something. It's going to come around to Winona. He's going to shoot. Carter Cleveland's going to deflect that one wide. That's going to come around front. Need a block shot here. Their player fans on it. It comes out to Barry. Barry's just going to chip it out. Smart play with 6 seconds left. And he's going to come under, Harns is going to come out of under pressure. So I like the effort from our defenseman there, not to give him an opportunity at the end.
Well, it's nice to see him skate once this year.
Yeah, that was good. He's looked good all year. He's looked good all year.
It's never good enough for Dad.
Yeah,
though,
I know.
right?
All right, exactly. All right. So good end of that period. Score is 3-2 for the Eagles. So we really kind of picked up the pressure. We started seeing more plays, more scoring chances in the second period.
Yeah, you know what? They're capitalizing. That's what you got to do. You got to put the puck in the net. Crash that net. Dom had a nice one there on the edge, and
yeah, we're looking for our first win here. So a good period there. Nice power play goal by Leslie from Rowan Harns, and then another one from Rowe off the face-off to Dom Troutman out front. We're going to take a break, recognize our sponsors, and then we'll be back for the final third period.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the puck is out there. I'm going to do a countdown here. 5, 4, 3.
All right, we'd like to recognize our game sponsors, RBC Wealth Management, the GMS Group, the group at RBC provides a world-class and consistent client experience by combining each team member's unique area of expertise with the broader resources of RBC Wealth Management. You can find them at rbcwealthmanagement.com. Our next sponsor, Crenlo, engineeredcabs.com, technology leader in off-highway vehicle operating cabs. Our additional sponsors, Molly Maid. Molly Maids, you can find them at mollymaids.com. Sound and Media Solutions. Their mission is to solve problems and provide a better experience for customers by delivering high-tech AV solutions and easy-to-use problems. Soundandmediasolutions.com. MetroNet for business offers cutting-edge fiber optic communication services, including symmetrical fiber internet, custom-designed Wi-Fi, and cloud-based office phone systems. For more information, you can visit them at metronetbusiness.com. Then CK Trim Pros, you can contact them at cktrimpros@yahoo.com. And finally, Fish Lake Firewood Company. They're a locally owned and operated firewood processor based out of Friedenberg Township, Minnesota. You can find them on Facebook. Again, thanks to all our sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring, reach out to our coaches or through the athletic department or through myself at jppuck4.com@gmail.com. And if you're interested in supporting the program, you can always donate through Venmo at Lured Eagles Hockey. All right, we're here with number 42, Max Malloy, right wing with the Lured Eagles JV team. Max, how'd the game go here today?
It went all right in the third. We just got to get our intensity up in the first and second, and then we'll be a winning team.
Yeah, that's actually the same thing we were talking about up here. You guys had a slow start, pretty good in the second, and then the third, you guys were just all over it. So
Yeah.
that figuring out those quick starts. What did the coaches talk about after the game?
Same thing as the past 3 games. Just we got to start going out in the first, playing like we're a better team, and then kind of
Taking it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the season been going so far for you guys? You guys having fun? You guys working hard? What's it been like so far?
I'm liking it. We're doing a lot better than last year with just teamwork, communication, and yeah, I'm liking it.
Yeah, that's good. So pretty good varsity game we got going here, 3-2 for the Eagles right now, looking for our first win. What do you think they need to do here coming up in the third period to put this one away?
I think they need to spread out, kind of slow down, focus on breakouts.
Yeah, difficulty coming out of the zone with a lot of puck possession, right? A
Yeah.
lot of chipping pucks around and that sort of thing. We saw some pretty nice goals out here. So you guys got Highland Park here next on Saturday.
That should be a good game. We played them good last year. It was close.
Okay.
So
Yeah, great. All right, well, again, here with Max Malloy, number 42, right winger. Appreciate you taking the time to do the between periods interview, Max, and
yeah, thank you.
good luck the rest of the season. All right, thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, great. All right, well, again, here with Max Malloy, number 42, right winger. Appreciate you taking the time to do the between periods interview, Max, and
Yeah, thank you.
good luck the rest of the season. All right, thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, great. All right, well, again, here with Max Malloy, number 42, right winger. Appreciate you taking the time to do the between periods interview, Max, and
Yeah, thank you.
good luck the rest of the season. All right, thanks, buddy.
Yep.
All right, teams making their way back on the ice here for the final period of the game matchup here for Winona versus the Eagles. Eagles looking for their first win here. They're 0-3 on the season. Winona's 2-0. But the Eagles are up right now, 3-2. So I think this is the best position we've been in to start the third period, and we've played some good third periods. We had scored 3 goals in the third period Saturday against St. Paul Academy. Shots are 27-21 right now. So let's see if we can put one together here, play with some energy and put some more pucks in it. Unlike the Vikings, I'd like us to play with more than a one-score lead.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. So far, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, we got a few things to clean up, but hey, let's just get a win here. Any way we can get it, let's get a win.
All right, so Roll at center here, Leslie at left wing, Troutman right wing, right D, Klingsporn, left D, Harms, he's back to retrieve this puck. That's gonna go right in on net. He's gonna chip that one high and hard, but doesn't make it out, and we get a nice bounce to Roll. So we got a 2-on-1 here, Roll and Leslie. Roll's looking for Leslie, nice pass, and it's in the net. There it is. What a way to start the third period right there. So a good bounce coming out of the zone. I liked how Jack hesitated a little bit. I think he got the goalie to lock in there. Got the defenseman to play to him a little bit more than he should, and then he slid that one right to Leslie. So that's the second Roll Leslie combination goal of the evening here. They had one on the power play earlier, just as pretty. So that's a great way to start the period. So this one's back down in the Eagle zone. Harns pressuring. Troutman's got a loose puck here. It's come right back out front. Carter Clevin deflects that one to the side. Roll's got it now. He's going to keep that one. He's going to try to chip it up, and he gets it through. Leslie's got that one down in the corner. We're going to get a line change with the D. Colton Rich is out. Roll's still on the ice with Leslie. Kleinschmidt's going to take his guy. He's going to pop the puck off his stick. Roll's coming up the ice now. He's going to need to get a line change here. They've been out for over a minute. Leslie's still on. This puck's going to get chipped up here over to Phillips. He's going to go back to retrieve. He's got one coming. He's going to reverse that one to Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt's got some time here. Get his head up, and he just kind of mishandles that puck, but it makes it through. It ends up on Rich's stick, but it's a 2-on. I don't know where our other forward is here. Monosmith now down into the play. Loose puck there, loose puck turnover. Rich is going to pick that one up. He's got a couple options, but there's a lot of traffic here. That one's going to get chipped high and hard. Sam's going to miss that one. He's going to go back to Phillips. Phillips is looking for his man here. He's going to chip that up to Ritter. Ritter's going to send it for Monosmith, Rich, but couldn't connect. Monosmith is in quick, so he's showing some speed there. He's going to drive this one towards the net. He's going to slide it off the goalie there. It's going to come back down the corner for Rich. He's going to cycle that one back up to Monosmith. Monosmith's going to give it to Kleinschmidt. That's going to end up in the netting behind the net. So some good pressure at the end there for that line.
Yeah, I think that goal might have taken a little wind out of their sails there. That helps.
Yeah, lots of hockey left here, but so far so good on the start here. Pearson's going to throw it to the front. Barry's going to pick it up. He's going to look for the D. He's going to hand it to Harns. Harns is going to shoot. He's going to get a nice shot on net there, just deflected up into the netting. Pretty good traffic in front there by Pearson, so that was a good opportunity. Shots are 30-22, so this is by far the most shots that we've put on net in a game, so we're looking good in that category with 15 minutes still left to play. But Winona's had 22 on us as well. That one's going to get chipped in Carter Cleven's going to play that one behind the net. He's going to chip that around to Pearson. That one's going to get chipped out by Spicer. He's going to bump it up to Barry. Barry makes a nice little move. We've seen a couple of Spicer now off-foot shot there, and that one almost squeaked in. So that was a nice little backhand, forehand, inside foot shot there by Landon Spicer.
Yeah, he almost beat him short side there. That would have been a nice goal.
He's got really good hands, and he's he's a playmaker. He knows kind of how to make things happen out there. All right, face off here. Jack Roll lines out with Troutman, Leslie, Klingsborn, Kleinschmidt, and Phillips. Phillips is back to retrieve here. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to go to D to Sam. Sam's going to fire that one over to Troutman. Troutman's coming in on a 3-on-2, but they've got back pressure deflected in the corner to Leslie. Winona's going to come up here. He's weaving his way through. He's looking for his man, but Troutman's on him. Now Kleinschmidt's on him. Sam gets a good stick on puck right there. That one comes through the middle, but Phillips has got his man out front. That's going to get battled up to Troutman, and that's going to get just barely chipped out, and Leslie and Roll almost go. It's like Troutman got hit on the far wall, but I missed what happened there. Big hit in the corner. That's going to get chipped out. Leslie's going to chip that one back in deep here, and we're going to go for a change. Get the Monosmith line out here with Ritter and Rich. That one's going to get chipped in deep. Harns is back to retrieve. He's got a man on. He's going to rim that one around, but a little bit too much. Yeah, we young players, it's tough, especially when you're under pressure. I'd like to see them go in with a little more deception before retrieving the puck to buy themselves a half second and maybe make a little bit more of a, a rim is okay there, but it's got to be a soft one.
Yeah, I think if you would have taken a little bit off of that, it would have worked, but yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Those rim plays are tough. It's an easy play to make, but it's hard for those wings to pick it up. We tend to do a lot of it. So Vinny's just going to turn and float that one out of the zone, and they're going to say that one was touched. I didn't see it. That's going to be an offsides, and he must not have seen Rich touch that because he didn't blow the whistle. Nice block by Monosmith, but it's going to go up into the ceiling, so that's going to come out of the zone. It was off white.
Yeah, nice forecheck play there.
Yeah, that's how we got our goal this period here. We pressured the puck here, and we've been doing that a lot. We've been pretty physical and putting pressure on and created a turnover that ended up in a 2-on-1, ends up in the back of the net, so we got to keep doing that.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you move your feet.
This one comes up to Finley Chase here. He's going to chip that one back down. That one's going to get rimmed around here. Landon Spicer lines in now. Liam Barry's in pursuit. Nels Pearson is in there as well, creating a lot of traffic there and making it hard for Winona to get out of the zone. Finley Chase has the puck behind the net now. He's going to stop. He's going to move it to Harns. Harns is going to go cross ice to Ritter, but that one took a big bounce and he's going to be an icing.
Nice little give and go down in there, but didn't quite connect on that long pass.
All right, Jack Roll line out here now with Troutman and Leslie, Klingsborn and Phillips on defense. That one's going to be in the skates there. Leslie's going to jump that one through. He's going to chip it to Troutman. Troutman's got speed, but he's got a man on. He's going to be able to get a shot on net there. He's going to get kicked right out front. And a turnover, nice poke check. That one's going to be fired out by the goalie. Jack Phillips is there to dump that one back in deep. Rowe does a nice job to keep that puck in. He's looking for someone here, but doesn't find anybody. That one's going to pop out. Klingsborn probably should have jumped on that, or probably could have, I should say. He's got some time and space here. He's going to fire that one up. That's tipped in by Leslie, so he'll wave off the ice. Big hit by Colton Rich right there. He came from across the ice. That can't be fun. And that's going to cause a turnover. It's going to go right to Monosmith, but get deflected. That's going to get chipped to the Winona player. Phillips is over to play his man. Carter Cleven gloves that one without difficulty. So big big message sent right there by Colton Rich as he comes across and delivers a devastating body check there.
Big hit by Colton Rich right there. He came from across the ice. That can't be fun.
I mean, it's nice to see that, you know, we have a team that works hard and that plays physical. You know, the wins haven't been coming, but they're not a fun team to play against, that's for sure. Deflected wide by Carter Clevin in our Eagles zone here. Finley Chase over to play it. Rich sends that one across. Ritter does a nice job to stop that one. Harns is jumping up into the play. He's going to take a slap shot right into the ankle of Winona player, and that can't feel good. That's going to be a scoring chance there. Saved by the Winona player. That's a tough one there. Went right off his skate.
Yeah, that was a hard shot. Maybe he does have a little bit of his dad in him. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough places to take a puck are off the inside of the skate and the top of the foot. But he's up and skating off. He's actually skating pretty good, so I've been there. It's not pleasant, but the best thing you can do is just get up and skate again. And, you know, and looking at how he was skating off the ice, I hope to see him back out there. That was number 15. Actually, who is number 15 for Winona? Was it? Oh, it must not have been 15.
Or was it 45? I think it might have been 45.
45, I was way off. Yeah, 45.
Chase Rumpka.
Yeah, well, let's hope he makes it back out here. Looks like Winona's trying to stretch a pass there. We just tip it into our bench. That one's going to be just outside the Eagles zone. Yeah, ankles, top of foot, and ear. Those are my least favorite spots to hit by a puck. Okay, face-off just outside the Eagles zone. Jack Rowe lines out with Leslie and Troutman. Klingsborn and Phillips are partnering now. They've been partnering for the last couple of shifts. Nice pass by Phillips over to Troutman. He's down the far side here, circling behind the net. Leslie's in to help him. He's going to make a little spin move to Phillips. Phillips going to mishandle that one on the blue line. He's got pressure, but he's going to turn away from it. He's going to fight his way through the battle there. Continuing to battle along right in front of the scorekeeper's table. He's got Rowe and Leslie in to help him. That one's going to come back to Klingsborn. He's got some time and space here. He's going to move it to Phillips. Phillips is going to go over to Troutman. He's under pressure. He's going to chip it up. Klingsborn does a nice job of jumping up into that, reading that and jumping up into that play there. This one's going to get chipped back for Winona. Rowe's back to retrieve this one now. Oh, he counter. Oh, that's a tough call right there. Hoofda. Yeah, I think Rowe tried to counter check as that player came in, and I think that's a case of a bigger player versus a smaller player. Just a little bit too far away from the puck for the ref's liking, I guess. But we've had, what, 2 power plays and no penalty kills yet, so the refs are looking for a chance. Well, this is a big one here. So power play here. It looks like there's going to be a call. Is that on us? I missed it as I was kind of pushing buttons here. It's going to be on us. Hold, I didn't see it. That's a tough one there. So we're going to go down 5-on-3 here with 9:32 left, up 4-2. Yeah, I didn't see it at all. So we're gonna have to kill off almost 2 minutes of 5-on-3 here. There's a minute 48 left on the first one. You got Rich, Chase, and Harns out. Rich does a nice job to chip that one down. So that's a good start here.
I love the challenge. It's just like being back in Bantams again.
What was that?
We had a heck of a
20
PK
years ago,
then.
right? Just 20 years ago. All right, so Winona's going to get set up here. So let's see how we do they're going to take a shot right away. So if I was a Winona coach, I wouldn't be super excited about that. I mean, you got a 5-on-3 situation. You don't want to be taking shots from outside the house there that are sort of easy for the goalie to handle. But so we just have to do a nice job of setting up. I kind of call it an upside down triangle, and then having good sticks and not letting passes come through here. So then the goalie has to help here. So the goalie's your most important forechecker, and unfortunately they shoot one right through traffic here. The tough part of that is we still got a man in the box.
It is, and you know, earlier today, my daughter's team, we were working on 5-on-3 too, and it's just a matter of trying to close up those lanes the best you can. I mean, the odds aren't on your favor.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just able to walk in there and get a pretty tight end shot. So a little bit of a mishandle. And we just didn't get pressure out. So, you know, you gotta worry less about the guys standing in front of the net. You gotta get out and challenge those shooters. You can't let them come in and shoot there. So we still got a minute 22 to kill off of the second penalty on Daniel Klingsborn for the hold. So we're back to a 1-goal game here. 8:39 left in the game. Shots are 34-26 for the Eagles. Leslie back here, he's doing a nice job. He's battled the puck out a couple times now. He's putting pressure on this player here. So Winona players sort of taking his time moving pucks around, but now they got a lane to shoot again. Good stick by Leslie. Harns is able to chip that one out. You got about 40 seconds left. Goalie comes out of the net. That was risky. Oh, he's going to call offsides. He's going to call offsides, so that's not a goal. So it's tough to see from up here in the score booth with where the camera's at, so it's hard to see that line there.
It's tough to see, but
yeah, the goalie came out of the net. Oh, yeah, we were way offsides. That wasn't close. I didn't see the guy still deep in down by the goalie, so.
It always makes me nervous when the goalie comes out that far.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times now, but yeah, we had a guy pretty deep into the zone, so. We were offsides. All right, puck's back here.
He's done that a couple times.
For Winona, they're going to come up the ice. There's 23 seconds left on the penalty kill here. They're going to gain the zone. He's going to walk to the middle and shoot. Carter Cleven's going to fleck that wide. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Daniel Klingsborn. Jack Phillips going to chip that one, and he's got a chance here. He just can't quite get around to his man. He takes a couple guys down with him here as he tries to come back out of the zone. Another step there for Jack, and he would have had a breakaway there. So Jack's all over him right now. He's making it real difficult, so I'd like to see this from Jack, so he gets a rush and gets some physical play and makes things real difficult for Winona. Now Liam Barry's doing it. But I'm really liking this part of the game from the Eagles here today, and we've seen it from a lot of guys, and seen it from Colton Rich, seen it from Liam, from Jack Phillips, and a lot of the other guys out here tonight are playing pretty physical.
He's making it real difficult, so I'd like to see this from Jack, so he gets a rush and get some physical play.
Battle down in here in the corner is not saying much because there's not much happening. The Winona guy's giving headshots and rips the helmet off of number 6, Vinny Harns, but no call. But it's pretty tough to let that one go. I mean, it looked like a clear shoving motion from the Winona players, but, you know, he's going to let him play.
And then again, you know, he gets to show off his hair a little bit, so his dad doesn't have any. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a 1-goal game, 6:48 left in the period. You know, the refs don't want to be part of the outcome if he can help it, but yeah. With the helmet coming off, it makes it fairly obvious that, you know, there was that shoving motion to the head there. You'd like to see that, especially with them just getting a 5-on-3 for a goal. Looks like Vinny has talked things out with the ref there in a pretty mature way, so it's definitely something he gets from his mother
Well, I don't know if I
when it
go
comes to
that far,
talking with refs. All right, Jack Roll on the face-off here. Leslie's going to shoot through and chip that one out. Troutman's right there. A couple chances. Harns is going to grab it. Now he's going to try to get through him, but just can't quite get through. Winona's going to dump that one back in. 6:36 left on the clock. And that one's going to chip out to Troutman, so we got a little bit of a chance here. Now it's Liam Barry. If he can get that one through the road, another one into the skates. Barry's all over his player. Nice job by Barry separating. Great pass. Great forecheck and pass by Barry out to the front of the net there. So I like how he separated his player, grabbed the puck and moved it out front for Jack Rowe. Nice hit by Leslie there down low. 6:12 left in the period. Shots are 34-26. Scores 4-3 the Eagles. Eagles killed off the last part of that penalty. Anyway, and it's off the pipe and out. Off the pipe and out. There was a rebound that went right to Colton Rich from a shot from the point. He put it right back in. It looked like it hit the far pipe and went out of the net. So we'll see if we can see that one on a replay at all. Faceoff's coming back down in the zone here, but I don't think we quite got that one. So oh yeah, here it is. Let's take a look at that one again. Yeah, we looked at it here on the delay. Yeah, sorry we missed the replay on that one. But
it's hard to tell there. It was close. I thought it went in, but
I will say the ref was right on the goal line. So, I mean, certainly in a better spot than we were, but it's hard to tell. You need 5 replay angles. So hip check there by the Winona player, but Phillips is able to chip that one around and through. He's going to have to just chip that one out, but he finds a man there. So Colton Rich is coming up with speed. Nice idea to chip that one in deep. They didn't have the numbers. Mono Smith is in first on the forecheck. He's going to go up to Phillips. Phillips has got a chance to walk and shoot here. That's going to come through. It's in the net. From the point for his 5th goal, for our 5th goal. That's Jack Phillips' first varsity goal there. That came out to him, and he walked across the blue line and just looks like he got a shot in through traffic. So, hey, really nice play by our forwards here to chip that puck in, and then great forecheck by Alex Mono Smith to get that puck and create a turnover there. And I think Rich then fed it back up to Phillips on the point, who walks the line and fires one in the net there. So.
Well, that's just it. You know, you got to, walking the line and getting over to the middle of the ice so you can get an open shot like that.
All right, so our sophomores are starting to get on the boards, and our freshmen with their first varsity goals. And Troutman had 2 yesterday and 1 today, so he's off to the races with goal scoring this year. But that's a big goal here to put us up by 2 with 5 minutes left. So still a lot of hockey left here, so we got to be smart. We don't want to let them back into this. We like to keep that 2-goal advantage. Nice save by Xander Carter-Clevin.
Yeah, hopefully we can just be smart and stay out of the box here.
Yeah, so nice play by the forwards there. Assist went to Colton Rich, and then up to Phillips there in the point. That one's going to get chipped across here to Dom Troutman. Peyton Leslie in on the pursuit. That one's going to get chipped back. Klingsporn's going to fire that one up. Rowe does a nice job of floating that one just past Leslie there. This one's going to come up the ice. Winona's coming back the other way. Harns out playing that one. This one's going to cycle back up, so 4:30 left in the game. Harns covering there. So there's a little bit of zone pressure here from the Windhawks now, so the Eagles going to have to kind of get going on this. Jack Rowe pokes that one free. He's going to move that one in. A little bit of a 2-on-1. Nice stick by Daniel Klingsporn. Harns is over to help. And that's going to come out of the zone here with Troutman. Jack Rowe's got it. I think we got to be a little bit smart here. Klingsporn's coming up the ice. He's going to dump that one in. 4 minutes left. Shots 37-27. Looks like the Winona player tried to make a hit there and his helmet came off. So And I think we're going to get a call. I'm not sure what we're getting called for. So we had the puck. The Winona player hit our guy. That's the second time we've counter-checked and ended up in the box. So I don't quite get that one. Looked like Klingsporn extended his arms a little bit as the player played into him. But boy, that's a tough call to make when you've made a couple of those earlier in a close game.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see what's going on here. We have 5 guys out there. They're going to have to take one off.
So the faceoff's going to come back down on the Eagles' end. That's a tough call to make when you have the puck and you're getting checked. You know, you're trying to protect yourself and make the play. So, sorry I didn't get the penalty time up, but there's a minute 45 left in the penalty, 3:42 left in the game. Eagles are up 5-3. They're going to have to kill this one off. He walks through here on Kleinschmidt, and that ends up in the back of the net. So another power play goal here for the Winhawks. But you know, you can't control the refs as a coach or as a player. You can just only control what you have control of, and so they need to not worry about that stuff. Those are tough calls. I mean, I've started reffing last year, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and you see, you miss things and you see things. Maybe you only catch part of something, or and you're making judgment calls all the time. So it's a tough job.
It's a lot different perspective too when you're out on the ice, because you can see a lot of stuff when you're up in the stands.
Yeah.
But
for sure. I'm always kind of turning around going, oh, did I just miss something right there? All right, well, they got the job to do here. It's 5-4. Cutter Cleven's going to deflect that one up in the ceiling. 5-4. Shots are 37-28. 3:27 left on the clock.
it's a lot different perspective too when you're out on the ice. You can see a lot.
Looks like we're going to come back out here with
I'm always kind of turning around going, did I just miss something right there?
Leslie and
Well, they got their job to do here.
Klingsporn, Troutman, Rowe. We're able to. That's another one up in the netting. Yeah, I mean, this is where we miss Owen Barclay, number 17, our sophomore defenseman, who fractured his wrist in a game against Albert Lee early in the season. This is where we miss him on defense.
That's definitely a big loss, but you know what? Some of these other kids are going to have to just jump in and figure it out, just the way it goes,
Yeah, I mean, it's every team, every sport, every season. All right, Jack Rowe's going to chip that one in deep here. We just need to be smart here for the next 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
And knock on wood, we're still doing better than last season. We had a lot of injuries last season.
Yeah, I know you did. So good pressure down here, and we're just pinning it along the boards. He's going to blow the whistle. The ref's going to blow the whistle here for a face-off in the defensive zone of the Winhawks. Yeah, I mean, it's every team, every sport, every season. All right, Jack Rowe's going to chip that one in deep here. We just need to be smart here for the next 3 minutes and 12 seconds. All right, face-off to the left of the Winhawks goalie here. Rowe to take the draw. It's going to go into the corner. Leslie's over to pressure in the far corner here. They're going to go behind the net. So they're making it a little bit difficult for him here, which is good. We don't want to be able to come out clean with speed. That's going to be a turnover to our defenseman. Harns has got it. Nice pass up the middle to Leslie. Nice little move. That's a hook. Oh.
Okay. As you were saying earlier.
It's a hard job. It's a hard job.
Well, it's like my dad always says, referees and stoplights. Those are the two things that are against him.
I like that. For me, it's grocery store lines. I always pick the longest one. All right, Mono Smith line out here now with Ritter and Rich. Klingsporn, nice move by Ritter. Good shot on net, follows it in. Mono Smith's right behind him. He's going to move that to the front net. Tries to wrap around his backhand. Tries to get his own rebound just wide of the net. And the goalie, I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't see what happened. I don't know if
he's
caught it.
Holding his knee, which isn't good.
Yeah, so we'll look at it on our delay here. So he's in the net.
Right behind him. He's gonna move that
He
to the front,
pushes
tries to
over,
wrap around his backhand, tries to
and
get
then he
his own
pushes
rebound,
back and,
just
and
wide of the net.
kind of loses an edge or something. Boy, that's
Well,
not,
I wonder
that
if
didn't look
something
good.
let go maybe.
Yeah, he pushed over to his left, and then when he pushed back to his right, it just looked like his leg just like went out underneath him. When you see a goalie go down like that, and the play wasn't even around him, yeah, it's never good. I don't know if it's if it was like a knee or a groin or something like that. A lot of times with goalies.
Yeah, the hips get quite the workout playing goalie.
Yeah, and that's number 35, Michael Dubik,
When you see a goalie,
I believe, for Winona. Is that correct? Goaltender, do you have him on here?
it's never good.
Yeah. So he's still down. The trainer's out with him. He's grabbing the back of his leg like his hamstring.
Yeah, he might have pulled them,
Or his
maybe
knee.
cramped up a little.
Yeah, I mean hamstring would be better than a knee, or they look like they're going to get him up. So I wonder if he pulled a hamstring there. Because if it was like his really bad knee or groin or something like that, they wouldn't be getting him up. So that's actually good to see. I bet you he pulled a hamstring. When he rolled over, he kind of grabbed the back of his leg. Josh, that's where your hamstring's located. Something you're at risk for pulling when you put your socks on in the morning.
Yeah, well, if my leg would have done what his just did, I definitely would have pulled a hammy.
We'd both be in the hospital. So that's good to see. He's kind of supporting his own weight there. So
That's actually good to see. I bet you he pulled a hamstring. And when
it
he
looks like
rolled
their
over,
backup
he kinda
goaltender
grabbed
will
the
come
back
in.
of
And
his leg.
boy, I got to tell you, he's got a job to do. I mean, there's 2:24 left in the game, and they're certainly not out of it. There's plenty of time. He's got to get in and make a few saves, and then he's got to get off when they bring in the extra attacker.
And if I remember right, we were in a game just like this not too long ago, and when we ended up taking a penalty, I think, at the end of the game, which kind of hurt. So hopefully we can just get out of here with a win.
Yeah, now this face-off looks like it's just out, puck sitting just outside the defensive zone of the Windhawks. Yeah, so he's actually walking off the ice on his own. He's putting a little bit of weight on that leg, but not a ton. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but wish him the best. And, you certainly don't want to see these young athletes, young hockey players hurt. It's a fun game to play, and nothing worse when you can't. All right, so face-off just outside of the Windhawk zone here. Mono Smith's line out to take it. Harns and Klingsporn on D. That's going to get chipped back deep into the Eagles zone here. We're going to have to be smart. We're going to have to be careful with our zone clears that we actually clear and don't turn over. It's going to go out front. We got lots of guys out front, but there's some Windhawk players as well. Yep. Goalie's out early, so 2 minutes left in the game. Good stick by Ritter, comes out to the point. Another good stick by Ritter to tip that one up into the ceiling, but that one's going to come back and be a face-off in the
Is that out of the zone or not? It's in
no,
the
it's
D-zone?
off Ritter's stick,
Okay,
so
okay.
again, off an Eagle stick, so that's down in the zone here. Rose line is out here now with Troutman and Leslie. Harns and Phillips are out on D. He's going to fire that straight across, so not a bad little play there by Rowe. And Leslie's got pressure on him. Let's try to make this zone entry hard here. Harns is going to chip that one out. Winona player actually makes a nice play with his hand to keep that puck in, and it does come out. So they're still off sides. We don't want to commit. Nice job by Jack Rowe here. Troutman's going to pick that puck up. He's going to bury it. Yep. What a play by Jack Rowe to jump his man over there and just kind of out-muscle him and create a loose puck situation there for Troutman to jump on, and that's Troutman's 4th goal in 2 games.
Well, yeah, and you probably had to almost kill a tree to make the stick he's got. And
Yeah.
He's got to be well over 6 feet, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got reach, he's got strength, and all of that. And I like how Dom, took a few strides and was pretty purposeful and put that puck in the net. So 6-4, lots of time left still. 6-4 Eagles, 1:37 left in the game. Shots are 40-29. Harns is going to chip that one out. I'm guessing we're going to do a lot of chipping here and not a lot of... Oh, almost a hat trick right there for Troutman as Leslie slid that across to him. And we're just kind of taking over here this back half of this period. They're going to rim that one around. Rose in on that one, pressuring his man. Leslie's there, so doing a nice job of just eating clock here. Quimby's going to stay high, F3 there. Harns and Phillips are going to be on the blue line, so nice job by these guys.
Yeah, and you know, I just noticed it's nice to see a bunch of former teammates here watching their old
Yeah.
buddies here play hockey.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
to
all the
see it.
JM Century guys. All right, so we're going to get some new faces out here, which is nice to see. So Howarth out. Quimby's taking the draw. We got too many guys on the ice. This one's going to come back here. Quimby's going to take his man into the boards. Chase is going to dump that one in. Quimby's going to make another nice hit there. He's out with Fitzgerald and Bruning. Klingsporn's going to dump that one in. That one's going to be an ice. And no, they're going to wave that one off. That one's going to pop out front. He's going to cover it.
Somebody must have got a stick on it.
Quimby's going to take his man into the boards. Chase is going to dump that one in. Quimby's going to make another nice hit there. He's out with Fitzgerald and Bruning. Klingsporn's going to dump that one in. That one's going to be an ice. And no, they're going to wave that one off. All right, Howarth's going to take the draw down here. Fitzgerald pressuring. Bruning's in now. They're going to get that one back in the corner. Fitzgerald's across the ice here. That's going to go into the far corner. Bruning's on it now. Good forecheck by these guys. That one's going to get chipped out here to the far side. That was no back in the corner. Finley Chase going to go back to retrieve. He wasn't a retrieve. Howarth stick on puck here. He's going to come up through the middle, battle this one out. He's going to pick that one up. That one's going to be a turnover. He's going to grab that one here and try to make a cut to the middle. And that's going to do it for the game. So the Eagles pick up their first victory. They find a way to score, putting 6 in the net. So with an empty netter there, so that's nice to see. Shots are 40-29. That'll put the Eagles at 1-3. So I think I like the way we came out in the third period. We came out with some energy. We made some great plays today.
Yeah, a win's a win. We'll take it. We need to get some momentum going here. So saw some positives tonight. There's still stuff to work on, but there always is, right?
Yeah, I thought we made some good passing plays. I think we worked the puck around well. We played. We were super physical today, so that was really good to see too. And I think that was a big difference in the game. So, all right, Josh, thanks for joining me today. This was a fun game.
Yeah, anytime. It was fun. It kept me out of trouble.
Hope to get you on the rink. See you back at the rink and get you on the broadcast again.
For sure.
One last recognition of our sponsors: RBC Wealth Management, JMS Group, Crenlow, Molly Maids, Sound and Media Solutions, Fish Lake Firewood Company, Metronet Business, and CK Trim Pros. Our next game here, December 9th, Saturday, JV at 1 p.m., Varsity at 3 p.m. That's going to be against Highland Park, so we'll be live streaming both those games, so certainly join us there. Thanks for listening in.